Hello Virgo, this predictions for Tuesday, October 15th, 2024, and reconciliation is knocking at your door, so you should let it in. It's a metaphor, you understand. Let it come in and make itself comfortable. Avoid confusing facts with imaginary scenarios, as this will only generate more anxiety and problems. You need to reinforce and maintain contact with your close family and friends because you've been neglecting them a bit lately, not intentionally, but due to life's demands. Perhaps you've been busy with work or daily activities. It's not advisable to keep them at a distance. Allow them to think freely, they don't have to share your opinions, and you don't have to share theirs. With everything you've experienced in life, no one should dictate your thoughts. Keep nurturing the wonderful, pure, and coherent vibe you have in your heart, and reinforce your bonds with others today if you can. Sometimes a little message or an audio note to someone can go a long way. Don't let distance come between you. On another note, take time to meditate and internalize what you might be experiencing in your immediate surroundings. Increase the frequency of conversations you have with those around you. Today, the planets Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn align in a way that can lead to great alliances and experiences. Now let's get into the specifics of love, health, work, and your lucky numbers for this week. Regarding health, pay close attention to what you eat. Excess salt or dairy can cause discomfort and even tense situations with your kidneys or specific organs. Increase your water intake and avoid stress. Many people don't realize how stress can affect them long term. Include exercise routines in your life. You may feel lazy about exercising, but you might enjoy dancing instead, so put on some music and dance. The stars recommend you move and breathe fresh air as you release your burdens. But be careful not to overdo it and reach the point of fatigue. For work, the planets advise caution when establishing your projects. Remember that when deciding to start a business, whether it's your own or a new venture within your current job, it's essential to approach it with calmness, coherence, and strategy. Many people jump into businesses like buying a loaf of bread and end up failing terribly. Have a solid plan. You need a job that provides fixed income you can rely on. If you're currently employed, take your stability more seriously. Starting a business isn't something that happens in minutes or even hours. It results from significant effort day after day. Don't expect to begin without projections or contacts with experts in the field, as many of us think we're clever but then face setbacks. It's okay to admit that others may know more than you. Their help can be invaluable for your project. If you're job hunting, utilize the skills you've developed over many years. You are an expert in what you do. Don't hesitate to apply for every job you can find. Keep trying, and never lower your guard or your head. If you maintain this consistency, and if you happen to have a job interview today or soon, you'll land a job in no time. Financially, it's a moment for you to save what you have. If you're earning money, try to save as much as possible. Be careful not to confuse saving with investing. What may seem like unnecessary expenses can actually be investments if you genuinely need them. For instance, if your business needs a new computer or service, that's a cost initially, but it will ultimately earn you more money. When you act from abundance, everything increases. Conversely, acting from scarcity and fearing loss pushes away opportunities for wealth. Now, take note of your lucky numbers for this week: 4, 23, and 31. Play them this week and may you have lots of luck. Regarding love, you're in a sort of limbo. You may have some insecurity, depending on how long you've been with your partner. If you've been together for many years, stability is likely, but avoid seeking advice from friends whose emotional lives are in chaos. Their advice will be disastrous. Surround yourself with people who are doing well in their relationships and can guide you positively. Today, Mercury is positioned favorably for emotional communication. If you're going through a crisis with your partner, you can talk things over calmly. Don't postpone this conversation. Reflect on what you truly want in your relationship. If you seek stability built on trust, avoid situations that contradict this goal. Be cautious about making decisions today. It's a day for discussions, not for making choices in love. If you're single, take time to reflect on your strengths and weaknesses. Don't worry, we all have them. Just set aside your ego and pride to make this process successful. Once you recognize what you need to improve and what attitudes to avoid, the cosmos will present the right person for you. Remember that to love, you must first love yourself. Self-love is not ego, which people often confuse. It's about genuinely caring for yourself. When you're getting to know someone, they will notice that you are a stable, coherent person looking for a meaningful relationship. Generally, people prefer stable relationships, they don't want complications, and you are someone who can offer that. Today, your energy is moderate. Read a lot and listen to the advice from your family and loved ones. They will help guide you toward the best decisions. Also, remember to socialize, even if it's online. Use your verbal skills today to build strong social connections with friends, family, or your partner, as these can be very helpful in the future. On the negative side, avoid exaggerating your imagination. You might tend to blow situations out of proportion, which can lead to confusion, especially if you're in a relationship. Your partner may think you said one thing, but it turns out you meant something else. This isn't intentional, it's just something to be careful about today. If you're studying, begin today. Set an alarm or reminder to get back to your studies, don't hesitate. Put all your effort into it. You are intelligent, sometimes you just need a little push, and that push arrives today. Regarding compatibility, today you have a fantastic day with 3 signs. First, with Aquarians, you will experience a wonderful, positive, and stable day filled with creativity. Second, with your fellow Virgos, there will be absolute complicity, everything will feel smooth and without issues. Third, with Scorpios, it's a day of immense talent and creativity, any joint project will flourish beautifully. However, you might have some disagreements or distance with someone from Aries, but that's only for today if a discussion arises. Wishing you a truly wonderful day. See you tomorrow.